gorgeous. It's how I think I look when I'm under the water, and I just feel like a mermaid, an ethereal mermaid. This captured that ethereal weightlessness, that feeling like time has stopped, and just the surrendering to the elements, the movements of the water, and feeling each glide through that silky water, made me wanna hop in a pool. I think the music and that soundtrack really captured that feeling of peace and the weightlessness as well, and I thought that was, a really nice pairing for this, but a stunning concept, something that I just wanna have on in the background whenever I'm feeling stressed, or, a good, promotion video for going in one of those float tanks, but really brilliantly done. Great pacing, great editing.
What a perfect title for this film. There's a dancer who's doing her modern dance movements underwater, and she appears to be weightless and takes advantage of the support of the water or working against it. It's just lovely. The rolls and extensions she does with her legs are fit perfectly to music. It's choreographed, but I guess after the fact with the music because she is in sync with the soundtrack. The dancer knows just how to move her shoulders and her arms to get herself to do spirals in the water, and it's just so effective. The light hits her just right. The water's very dark, but you can see just enough to make out her form. The overall effect is like watching a really high quality music video. Is really enjoyable.
Such beautiful and peacefulness of being underwater. I love that they were able to capture these moments. You know, they obviously had to use some sort of underwater um, equipment and waterproof equipment to be able to capture this floating, emerged and submerged in such deep water. But there was such grace and elegance to the movement. And I was very impressed with how long she could last underwater. I was very curious to see how, long these shots were, or they were edits together, or if she actually continued to stay submerged because it appeared like she submerged herself for quite a while.
It takes an incredible amount of skill to do what this dancer, this swimmer dancer is doing. And it's really cool to see. You don't see a lot of pieces like this. I think the choreography was really remarkable. I think the music, the soundtrack was really, really cool. The movement was fluid like the water, but it was really, really interesting to watch, not only because of what this dancer was doing, but also because of the use of light, and using that and the way it reflects on the water to the story's advantage, and using these different camera angles to really capture that, in totality.
I was mesmerized by this graceful piece. The dancer swimmer was so flexible and expressive in the choreography, from turning, stretching, reaching out, and pulling into a ball. The quiet ending of stillness was also remarkable. What added to the mystery of the piece was the eerie synth music and the flickering light from above, which really highlighted the talented dancer in the dark pool. Beautiful work.
Really appreciated the amount of effort that would go into the cinematography for something like this. The that single directional light just does a lot of heavy lifting, and they use it to great effect. It creates a nice rim light around our dancer or swimmer, or I guess both. And yeah, I'm sure it was no easy task to capture such vivid and beautiful footage.
Mesmerizing. I loved the way that the underwater movement was filmed and paired with the music. It's almost like a ballet underwater, and I think it's really great how the filmmakers and the swimmers managed to pull that together.